everyone. Have your Sioux Greyhounds taking on the Pee-wee Selects. Gonna shake hands first. Okay, the Hounds are starting Curran, Crosby, Pearman, Weezer, and Lang. Ball won by the Hounds. Pearman picks it up at center ice. Carries that in. Select steal it, bring it out. They'll skate to center ice. Into the Hound zone they come. Shot around. Crosby chips that out. Down in the select zone, the puck goes. They'll skate it to their blue line. Stolen. Pearman goes back for the Hounds. She'll go behind her net. She's got some room. She'll skate it up. Up to Crosby. Or Lesage right, sorry. Atkinson picks that up off a line change. In on the blue line. Through the slot, high shot, blocker save. Rebound goes in the corner. Selects will skate it out to center ice. Hounds have the puck. Atkinson in her own zone. Skates to the blue line. Carries it into the select zone. She'll lose it. The selects will regroup. They got the puck in their zone. They'll get it up the center where they'll lose it. Hound carries it, turns it around. Soft shot on net, and that's out for a face-off. Draw one by Pearman. Gets back to Sewell. Shot. Saved by the goalie. Puck's loose. Hounds have it. Selects will steal that, but the Hounds keep it in. Sewell has it. She'll dump it in hard. Pearman will chase that. Letitia has it in the corner. He battles. Pearman's chopping at it. Selects will skate out of their zone across center ice. Into the Hound zone they come. That shot goes wide. Puck goes behind the Greyhound net. Hounds steal the puck. Crosby has it. She'll pass it to Pearman. He carries it at center and dumps it in. Hounds make a line change. That puck goes just outside the blue line. Atkinson can't keep it in. Love the face-off with 12:26 remaining. Puck comes loose, won by the Hounds. Weezer will chase that into her zone. She'll take it behind the net, sends it around for Curran. He's pressured, she'll lose it. No call on that play. Hounds will try and get it out. Loose puck in front, saved by Neville. Comes back to the point. Selects ball where Crosby picks it up. Still breakaway. Crosby in on net. Backhand. Can't get the shot off. They save by Selects goalie. Shot, save, rebound. Atkinson let one's rip. Crosby dumps that into the corner. Atkinson will pick that up. One move into the slot. Shoots. Hard shot. Save. Rebound, goes out front. Curran has it on the left side. Puts it down low for Atkinson. Atkinson fans on that attempt. Still has it. Hard shot. Scores! Avery Atkinson goes to the left side. Beats the Select goalie. Puts the Greyhounds up 1-0. 11:25 left in the first period. Hounds to put some fresh legs out. Wow. Pierman, Lesage right, Mount, Profit, and Blacka. Puck will go into the select zone. Hounds will try and keep it in. Profit pinches. She'll keep it in along the wall. Pierman has it. Cuts out front, shoots. Saved by the goalie. Selects to try and get it out. They skate it to the blue line and dump it. Blacka has that. She gives it to Pierman, who dumps it in. That takes a funny bounce, and Profit will regroup with Valaka. She's pressured. The Selects will dump it in. That goes behind the Greyhound net. Profit's going for it. She'll chop it around to Lesage right. Pierman steals that. She'll cut toward the middle with some speed and carry it to center ice. Across the select zone she comes. And that's saved by the goalie, no rebound. 10:28 remaining. Atkinson in for the draw for the Hounds. Draw goes into the corner. Letitia chasing that. He sends it behind the net. Out front to Atkinson, scores! That puck jumped out. Right out front to Avery Atkinson. She buried that one for her second of the night. Gives the Greyhounds a 2-0 lead. Atkinson, Letitia, Brown, Sewell, and Roussel out for the Hounds. Roussel picks it up, being pressured, cross ice, hits Brown. Brown cuts to the middle with the puck. She'll carry it in, lose it. Selects pick it up at their own blue line. Turn around the other way. Here they come in the Greyhound zone. They'll go wide to the right. Selects try and center that, no one there. Comes back to the point, hard shot goes wide. Hounds pick it up, go cross ice. The Selects will stop that, dump it in. Sewell has it now in center ice. She'll skate to the blue line. Drop pass for Brown. Doesn't get through, but the Hounds get the puck, dump it back in. Selects steal that, and Curran will stop that pass. The Hounds doing a good job moving the puck around. Pierman has it, comes along the right side, she'll lose it. Regains possession, cuts to the left. In on net, shot, rebound, no one there. Weezer keeps it in at the line, hard shot, tipped, no goal. That was tipped last man in front of the goalie, nice save by the goalie. Hounds keep the puck in, Selects batted out. Weezer's back as Curran chases them. Puck rolls off their stick. Weezer behind her own net, gets it over to Crosby. One touch pass to Pierman, who goes cross ice for Curran. Lucy Curran with some speed carries it in. She'll lose it, Pierman grabs it. Back to Crosby. Crosby on the right side. Leaves it for D. D dump it in. Pierman tries to center it. Finds Lang, hard shot. Scores! Maddie Lang scored on a point shot there. If not, it got tipped in front. That'll put the Hounds up 3-0. the draw. Profit has it. Bobbles off her stick. She gets it up. Looks for Mount. Finds a solid right cross ice. She falls. Hounds get the puck. Atkinson, hard shot. Scores. Blocker side. Top shelf. That makes it 4-0 for the Hounds. 8:04 remaining. And that's a hat trick for Avery Atkinson. Hounds win the draw. Mount has it. Slaw's right has it. She'll carry it on the left side. Hounds keep the puck in. Block pinches. Squeezes by her. Selects to dump that into the Hound zone. Atkinson gets it though. She turns and burns. Goes the other way on the right side. That shot behind the net. Flex try and clear it. Brown keeps it in. Profit pinches. Too far for her. Sewell gets it up. Hounds try and turn a quick one here, but they get called on offside. So we got 7:18 remaining. 4-0 Hounds. Lots of hockey. Draw won by the Hounds. Sewell makes a nice pass over to Letitia. Puck goes into the corner. Selects a chip it behind their net. They reverse it. Hounds pressuring, keeping the puck in. Pierman on the forecheck. The Selects will get it. They skate it to their blue line, but then they'll lose it. Puck along the boards. Pierman behind her net. She gets bumped. So the Hounds will go on a power play. We'll get a face-off. Atkinson in for their draw. 3 goals already tonight for Avery. She wins it back. Her in. Pass it back to Lang. Lang goes D to D to Weezer at the point. Weezer back to Atkinson. Atkinson has it centered to Crosby. And the Selects will clear that all the way down. Weezer will go back. Stoss behind her net. Gives it to Curran. The Hounds will regroup, being pressured. And another penalty coming to the Selects here. Crosby brings it in, shoots. Selects will be short-handed for 2 more minutes. 5-on-3 for the Hounds. 111 still in the original minor. Pierman wins the draw to Profit, who gets it over to Velaka. Back down to Lesage right. Cross ice to Profit. Velaka has it. Pierman. Hound's mount floats that one in, stopped by the goalie. Mount gets it. Back to Pyramid. Little tip. Prophet can't get that. Massage right battles. She gets it back to Balaka. Pyramid lets a slap shot go. That goes wide. Hounds try and cycle it behind the net. Hops on the Prophet stick. The puck will get to the blue line and center ice. Hounds had to be careful on that one. Balaka. Lead pass too far for Mount. Select send that down. Sewell has it. She sends that one up for Pyramid. Drops it back for Mount. And Select will pick that up and skate it out to center ice into the Greyhound zone. Mount back checks, steals that puck. She goes up the ice a bit. She's got Brown on the other side and Pyramid with her. Shot, save. And Roussel tries to hustle for that. Puck just squeezes out. She finds Sewell. Sewell carries it in, back to Roussel. Cuts back at the point. They use it for Atkinson. Roussel, shot. Rebound, save. And that's the end of that. No rebound on that. 4 seconds remaining and the power play for the Hounds. Draw one by the Hounds. Back to Sewell. Over to Roussel. Shot. Selects playing 5-on-5. They kill both penalties. So that goes on net. Neville saves that one. Wins the draw back to Weezer. Weezer being pressured. Gets it to Curran, who chips it to Pyramid. Pyramid will circle in her own zone. Passes it to Crosby, but that's too far. Crosby picks up a loose puck. She'll dump it in the Select zone. Lang pinches. Puck will squeeze out, so Lang will go back to Weezer. Crosby sends in that one hard. Puck comes along, Weezer keeps at it. Here we tied up along the boards. She'll leave it in the corner for Lang. Lang walks along the wall, tries to center it. Selects get it out. They carry it to center now, past the blue line. In on Neville. Shot, save. Hounds have the rebound. Comes loose, and the Selects get one. They barely want to get on the board. Make it 4-1. That hard shot beat Neville. 2:20 left in the first period. Draw one by the Selects. Prophet tries to flip that one to center. Selects pick it up. Walk into the Greyhound zone. They'll lose the puck. Flip back into the Greyhound zone. And they'll call that icing. So I don't know what. Icing, yep. Prophet has it. Gets it back down to Mount. Cross ice to Balaka, shoots. Oh, that's blocked. That'll go down next. Profit takes it behind her net. She's got some room. She'll carry it to center ice. Into the select zone. She cuts back. Finds Mount. Gives it to Atkinson at the point. Back to Mount. She fans on that. Massage right to chase that. Hounds keep it in center. Just too far for Mount. Atkinson will pick that up. Little spin at the point by Atkinson. Hard shot. Blocker save. Back to the point. Blocker keeps it in. Cross by pass to Mount. That's as far as that'll go. Selects will send the pass out. They'll take it at center ice and across the Greyhound zone. Hounds pick up the puck. Atkinson centers at the Patricia. Brown in there. She chops out of this puck. Slow has it. Tries to get it up. Patricia with it at center ice. Dumps it in. Puck almost kept in. Comes back out. 3 seconds remaining. That's the end of the first period. Greyhounds winning 4-1. Chips it up the boards. It's Lex reverses. They bring down the Greyhound zone. Across the blue line. They'll lose the puck. Loose puck. Weezer gets it up to Crosby. She carries it across the zone. On the left side, she'll lose it. Puck goes in the corner. Hounds still have it. Kierman. Back to Crosby. Back to Kierman. Sends it back to Weezer at the point. She shoots. That's blocked. Selects pick it up. They'll carry it across the Hound zone. They'll try and center it. Patricia will pick that up. Tries up it to Crosby. Too far. Puck gets out. Hounds will have to tag up. Selects go cross ice. Let a slap shot go. That goes wide. Puck goes in the corner. Hound's trying to get it out. Crosby can't beat her man. Weezer reverses it to Mount. Lang has it. Tries to flip it to Mount, but she'll lose it. Selects pick it up. And Lang will go for body contact. Bound to be short-handed. Draw one by the Selects on a power play. Saved by Neville. Point shot. Profit tries to get that out. Bounces off her stick. Selects in the back of the point. They go D to D. Selects trying to thread the needle there. That's stopped. Curran looking for it. She whacks it. They can't get it out. Galaka has it. She cuts behind her net. Hard shot. Selects still have the puck in the Greyhound zone. That shot saved by Neville. No rebound. 12:46 remaining. 119 in the penalty. Shot right off the draw there. Nebu covers that up with her pad. Going to be on the ball. Brown in for the faceoff for the Hounds. Wins it back. Sewell lets that one go. That'll go away ice. Selects will skate back and pick that up in their own zone. Pinched by Russell, keeps that in. Brown gets it. She fires it towards the net. Hounds intercept that. They'll try and send it down. Sewell has a bounce around her skates. Selects will get it up. They get it at center ice. They make a move at the blue line. Lose the puck. They'll have to regroup. Selects come in, let a shot go. Saved by Neville. Flick shot from the corner, and that's saved. No rebound there. As Neville covers that one up. Seconds remaining in Maddie Lang's 2-minute minor. Pierman in for the Hounds, wins the draw back to Weezer. Weezer sends that up, it gets deflected. Selects try and center that behind the net, it's stopped. They leave it at the point, hard shot. That goes wide, rebound. Hounds are back to 5-on-5. Puck's in front. Loose puck. And then Selects they get a goal. So they make it 4-2 with 11:19 left in the second period. Hounds win the draw. They go D to D. Weezer has it. Dumped in. Hounds forechecking. Pierman will get it. Pierman has it in front. Or in the corner. Tries to go in front. Back to Atkinson. Pierman has it at the point, leaves it for Lang. Top of the circle, Lang walks in, shoots. Oh, long, deflected in front. Rebound almost put in. Puck centered. Doesn't get there. Selects will skate it out. Stopped by Weezer. They get the puck again. They'll skate it in. Nice move. Shot by Neville. That's saved. Comes to the point. That's steered to the corner. Selects standing behind the Greyhound net. Puck comes loose. Atkinson's battling. Kept in by the Selects. They'll throw it down low to the corner. Trying to center it. They do. Nice play by them, but couldn't get anything. Lang has it. Being pressured. She reverses. Cuts to the middle. Finds Patricia. And that gets the center. Selects move the puck across ice. They'll dump it in the Greyhound zone. Pierman has it. Has Mount with her on the right side. Puck knocked off her stick. Pierman gets it. She dumps it in from center. Mount steals it. Center's at. Crosby can't get it. And now we'll take it again into the corner. Goes around to the other side. Laka pinches. Profit can't keep it in, and Curran regroups at center ice. Gives it to Profit. She's got some room. She dumps it in on net. That's steered to the corner. Curran steals the puck, sends it back to the point, too hard for Vlaka. She has to come out. Greyhounds will tag up. Play it offside, they're good to go. Kept in by the Hounds. Profit with a hard shot. Rebound. Puck's loose. Scores. Give him out. Puts in the rebound on a loose puck. Give the Greyhounds a 3-goal lead again. And the score is 5-2. 8:21 remaining in the second period. Select, steal it. They would come in off the face-off. Puck shot. Saved by Neville. Hounds pick it up along the wall. Gets it up to Brown. Puck's knocked off her stick. Patricia gets it. Dumped into the Select zone. Massage right, steals it. Back to the point. That comes loose. Select steal it. They come down in the Greyhound zone. Hard shot. Rebound save. Brown sends that around for Massage right. She battles with her guy. Brown comes in. Patricia has it. Sewell tries to get it up. She gets the Sarge right. She carries it to center. Cross ice. That's blocked. Puck comes in. Slap shot by Brown goes over the net. Kept in by Russell. She shoots that. Goes wide. Atkinson picks that up. Passes it to Crosby. Back to Atkinson. She spins in the corner, tries to center it. Pierman blocks that. Hounds keep it in. Pierman has it. She loses it. Here come the Selects. It's a 2-on-1, possibly 3-on-1. Hounds hustling back. Crosby gets in there. Nice back check, breaks that up. Hounds go the other way. They got room, 2-on-1 possibly. Kierman has it. Cuts over. She'll lose it, and the Selects get it out. Weezer over to Lang. She'll dump that in. Hounds will chase it with 6:08 left in the second. Puck comes to Lang on the board. She'll dump it around. Selects flip that out of their zone. Lang's got to hustle back. She's got pressure on her. She tries to get it up ice. She does. Selects to dump that into the Hound zone. And they'll call icing on that. So face off in the Select zone. Draw one by the Hounds. Lang lets one rip. That's blocked. Select send it around. They'll dump it hard into the Greyhound end. Weezer will go back for it. She's pressured. Flips it up to Lassau's right. That'll make it out. Selects carry it across Greyhound zone. Hard shot. Blocked by Lang. Puck comes loose. The Hounds just clear that out of their zone. Hound picks up a loose puck. Puck just going back and forth here. The Selects will carry it in the Hound zone. Back to the point, slap shot, big whiff. Puck comes all the way down. Selects to try and get that out. They do. And the puck goes the other way here. Let's have it on the right side. They go cross ice. I missed that one. That makes it 5-3. With 3:57 remaining. Draw one by the Hounds. Alaka sends it up to Kierman. Selects dump that in. Profit ties up her man. Puck's loose. Kierman takes that behind her net. Hound speeds out of her zone. Tries to go cross ice. That's broken up. Alaka has it. Can't find anyone. Puts it up to the blue line. Stolen by Selects. That shot doesn't get through. Kierman takes it. She'll skate up the right side. Puck's poked off her stick. Selects will bring it in. That's dumped in. Hounds go cross ice. Crosby has it on the left side. Skates to center ice. She'll flip that into the Select zone. Hounds make a line change. Atkinson has it. Down to Crosby, who puts it back to Sewell. She sends that towards the net. Puck's loose. Selects will pick it up. Coming to the Greyhound zone. That's fired wide. Atkinson lifts a stick there. Draw one by the select, they go D to D. Hounds steal it. Curran leads it for Atkinson, carries it on the right side. Cuts towards the middle, centers it. Selects will fire that out of the zone. Roussel's there to stop that, up the massage right. She dumps it in. Selects pick up, puck, they'll come down the ice. Spin, put it behind the Greyhound net. Hounds block that. Here comes Atkinson. She tries to get a break. That clearing attempt stopped by Curran. Shot on net goes wide. Pierman sends it back to Sewell. That's flipped towards the net. Loose puck. Curran gets it. She fires it into the corner. Selects leave it there for Pierman. She has it. She goes behind the net. Out to Roussel. Shot, save. Rebound. Puck comes loose. Fired back down deep. Letitia has it in the corner. She's pinned. Kept in. Puck's loose. Hounds want to keep it in. It comes out. Here come the selects with 50 seconds left. They walk in. Center and pass. Loose puck. Nice play. Couldn't get anything on that one. Pierman steals it. Hounds come back on a 2-on-2. Hard shot by Brown. No rebound. Not saved. So we got 34 seconds left. No other flood. Atkinson wins it to Crosby. She'll carry it into the corner. She stopped. Lang pinches, keeps it in. Atkinson steals that, cuts towards the slot. Puck rolls off her stick. Drop pass from Mounts, too far. Selects to spin it the other way. Into the Greyhound zone. 11 seconds remaining. Hounds will be short-handed as Lang goes to the box. 2 minutes body contact, so face off to the right of Nebby with 8 seconds remaining. Draw one by the Hounds. Proctor will lead the rest of the clock. 5 seconds left. She tries to throw it up the boards. She'll fire that to length of the ice. And that'll be the end of the second of a quick intermission. all out for the Hounds. Draw won by the Selects. Sewell fires that down. Loose puck. Hounds try and get it. Brown in there. Ice a little sticky from the French Zamboni. Water stopping that. Selects have it. They'll lose it at the Hound line. Brown tries to send it down. Selects getting the puck here. Got some wet ice. They get it. Shot. That doesn't make it through. Sewell pops that one around. Kept in by Selects. To the point. Shot. Goes wide. Sewell tracking that. Trying to get it out. She does. Sends it over cross ice for Curran. That's just a little too far. She chases it. Got Pearman with her. Puck loose to the left of the net. Selects moving up to their blue line. They'll get it to center. Roussel steals that. Over to Profit, who gets it up to Pyramid. Hounds get the puck in their own zone. Velaka flips it up to Crosby. That's too far. Cross ice pass for the Selects. They can't dump it in. Profit gets that out. Loose puck. Selects get it. 13 minutes left in the third period. Selects will pick it up, and Peterman fires that hard down, and that'll be icing. So up a face-off to the right of Neville. Atkinson in for the draw for the Hounds. She wins it to Velaka. She'll lose it, but Atkinson picks it up. Behind her net, over to Crosby. Loose puck. At the point, shot. Goes wide. Mount flips it over to Atkinson. Selects will take that back in, but it's offside. We'll have a face-off. Face off here. Brown will take it. Selects carry it in. Forced to the right side. Centering tap. No one there. Patricia has it. She tries to skate it out. Stopped. Puck comes out. Selects go D to D. They get it up. Into the Greyhound zone. Hard shot. That goes wide. Puck's loose. Massage right steals it. She breaks up the left side with some speed. She dumps it into the select zone. Gets her own dump in. Sends around the wall for Lang. That's too hard. Puck comes out to center. Selects have it. They'll dump it in. Sewell in there for the Hounds, trying to steal it. She does. Selects will get that up into the Greyhound zone. Shot goes wide. Roussel picks that up, sends it around for Crosby. She's pressured. Pyramid in there, tries to pick up a loose puck. Sewell sends that around. Roussel picks it up, stops behind her net. Over to Curran, one touch up to Pyramid, who gets it to Crosby. She's got some speed and room. She carries it into the select zone. Dumps it into the corner. Pyramid behind the net. Puck comes loose. Crosby will go for it. She keeps it in. Over to Pyramid. Flips it back to herself. Crosby dumps that back in. It'll be played offside for the Hounds. And that's fired back in. Massage right, tries to get it on the boards. Hops off her stick. Mount picks up one at the blue line. That's just too far for her. And I'll call offside on the selects. So I'll have a face off outside the Greyhound zone. 9:51 remaining. Puck comes loose. Atkinson flips that, or Brown flips that down as she gets tripped. Mount steals that pass. Tries to center it. Selects will get it. They bring it to center ice, but stopped by Velaka. Selects will dump that in the corner. Goes behind the Greyhound net. Center attempt, no one there. Profit over to Mount. Gets it up to Lesage right. She's got some moves and some speed in on a breakaway. On the left side, puck rolls off her stick, centered. Velaka has it, shot. That's tipped wide. Profit was going to pinch, but decided not to. Velaka has it, sees Mount cross ice. And Mount, she centers that, no one there. Kept in by the Hounds, now it's flipped to center ice. Profit grabs it, over to Platisha. She dumps that in. Let's fire that out of their zone. Weezer picks that up behind her net. Flips it out. Selects steal that. Hard shot. That goes wide. Kept in at the blue line. Puck comes out. Selects carried into the Greyhound zone. Brown steals it. Gets it over to Crosby. She'll dump it in. Hard shot by Weezer, and that's gloved. No rebound. 7:38 remaining in the third period. Draw one by the Hounds. Lang has it. Sends it to Weezer. She puts it to the net. That doesn't make it. Hounds will get a tripping call there. Lesage right took down her man. And we'll get a whistle. Charles will go sit for two. Shot by Selects. That's blocked. Broken stick. Selects carried out of her zone. That's stopped by Pyramid. And they fire that one. Goes high and wide. Hounds win the draw. Roussel sends it around. Kept in. Hard shot from the point. Saved by Neville. Rebound goes in the corner. Blocka sends that one off the glass. Kept in. Selects dump it back down. Sewell will try and clear that. It's blocked. Atkinson in there. Puck comes loose. Oh, Selects couldn't bury that one. Mount speeds down the ice, forechecking. She'll get called for that one as she puts her man into the boards. This guy just calls a boarding call there. Oh, she's gone. So Ava Mount's going to get kicked out of the game for checking from behind. Done for the game. The Hounds short-handed. Mount gone for the rest of the game. Puck comes out loose. Scramble. Brown poke checks. Back to the point. Slap shot goes wide. Blocka takes that off the ankle. Nice save by Neville in close, and she covers that up. So the Hounds short-handed by 2 players. Crosby in for the Hounds on the draw. Out there with Profit and Blocka. She wins it, ties up her man. Blocka goes in to help. Backhands it out. Oh, nice place there. Almost had a breakaway. She clears it down the ice. Select skated up. They get it to the blue line. Now center ice. Into the Greyhound zone they come. They drop it. Pull check by Crosby. She poke checks it out. Here she comes. She's got the Blocka's got Kierman with her, not Crosby. Sorry. Oh, it's Crosby. 12 and 21 look the same. Yeah, backwards with. Profit steals that. She's got some time. She's gonna skate it. Here come 3 Hounds. 5-on-4 still for the Selects. Profit kills some time. She eats the clock up with that carry. The Selects will take it back down the other way into the Greyhound zone. Here they come on the left side. Shot, side of the net. They'll get their rebound. Crosby, she'll send that down the length of the ice. Selects carry it across the Greyhound line as they make a change. They shoot, that goes wide. That's picked up by Weiser, trying to get sent down. Kept it at the line. Select shoot, that goes wide. Neville grabs that. 11 seconds remaining in the minor to mount, being served by Curran. 4:14 left in the third. 5-3 hounds. Hounds win the draw. Weezer tries to get it out. That's sent down by Atkinson. Players even, or both teams at even strength. Patricia has it at the blue line. Passes it over too far. Selects come the other way. That pass is centered. Broken up. Roussel has it. That's a scramble clock. Weezer takes it, centers it up. That's picked up by Curran. She goes cross ice for Atkinson on the left side. Atkinson breaks it, shoots, gets her own rebound. Back to the point. Over. That's blocked. 3:05 remaining in the third period. Roussel has it on the far side. Loose. Sewell's got a hustle. She's being pressured. So Selects will take a penalty of a power play with 2:49 left in the third penalty period. Draw won by the Hounds, picked up by Malacca. At the point, she walks in, shoots. Rebound, flex the clear. Malacca picks that up behind her net. She carries it, gets to the blue line, now center ice. Into the select zone. Loose puck, scramble. Brown picks it up. She has it on the right side. Brown to Pierman. Pierman with it in the corner. Brown shoots it. That's tipped. Rebound. Loose puck. Massage right taken at it. And goalie covers that up. We'll have a face-off. 1:53 remaining, third period. Hounds win the draw, comes back to Profit. She goes to Lang on the other side. Lang hangs on to it. Back to Profit. Over to Atkinson. Profit with it at the point. Atkinson circles, puts it down low for Curran. Profit over to Lang. Lang shoots, that goes wide. 30 seconds remaining on the power play for the Hounds. Loose puck here. Lang's got a hustle as here come the Selects with it. They come into the Greyhound zone, dump it in. Profit picks that up. Hounds going for a long stretch pass. That's broken up. Crosby picks it up. She's got Atkinson. Walks in, shoots. Oh, and that goes wide. Last minute of the third period. That's sent down. No icing's a call. Hounds will come back and pick that up. Profit with it. Cuts back in her own zone. Over to Pyramid. Finds Lang. Up to Brown. Brown will dump that in. 30 seconds left. Kept in by Pyramid. She walks in. Hard shot. Glove save. Flex will flip that out, and that'll be icing. That shot all the way down. "13 seconds remaining. Pyramid in for the draw. Back to Roussel, hard shot. Flipped up. Hound's looking to get one here in the last second. Nick Kent, that's the end of the game. And your two Greyhounds winning 5-3. Beat the Sioux Kiwi Selects. Tune in this weekend for the Deb Sims tournament. We'll be live. Girls will be playing lots of games. What we got? Traverse City, Friday, 11 a.m. See you then.